Alright, what's up YouTube? I know I said I wasn't going to work on adding features to the AI voice cloning repository in my video, but here I am. I am adding RVC, just to make my life easier. So, yeah, it's gonna be a coding live stream today, and we're just gonna refigure out how to get RVC out of the RVC repository and into, well, tortoise. So, yeah, not gonna be doing too much, I guess, too much interesting things. It depends on how you look at it, but regardless, I am sorry if my stream is a little bit laggy. I don't think I have the best upload speeds right now. It is dropping some frames, so that is gonna suck. Let me check some things real quick. What's up, Sri? Thank you for tuning in. Just doing some coding today. Doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Yeah, my speeds are all over the place right now for download, upload. I need to get some Ethernet connection. Alright, so yeah, sorry if the stream isn't tolerable, but I will put it in the archive, so if anyone wants to watch me do coding, well, it'll be archived. Alright, so a couple of things I gotta figure out first is how does the RVC, how does it call the infer procedure, and that is all I'm going to be adding into AI voice cloning. So to do that, I usually just like to run the process and see how it works, and then kind of just reverse engineer it from there. So first I'm going to git pull so I can upgrade the RVC repository. What did I change? What did I change in InferWeb? I don't recall changing much. Oh, the epoch sliders. I did change the epoch sliders. Well, and let me just go ahead and stash those. I can pull it, and then I can just re-update the epoch sliders. Update 4000, save epochs 200. Okay, we updated those, and then let's go ahead and run InferWeb. All right. Should throw it on 7860. Alright, cool. Go ahead and get this opened. Right, so here we are, RVC. Alright, and so what I will do is just pull in a voice here, and then, well, actually, I probably don't need to pull in a voice because I'm not actually going to be running it, but I will see where this convert button is. Is it this one? Okay, does this mean convert, I think, in Chinese? Let me search that up real quick. That does mean convert. Okay, cool. So since RVC, I think, was authored by Chinese creators originally, this would be our create button, and using this is just changing it into convert because my locale is English. Cool. So let's see, button 1, click voice convert multi. It looks a little bit different than I remember. So this is the newer version of RVC. It looks like they combined the multi-step conversion with the batch conversion with the single conversion. I'm not sure. So I was just looking at the code. Sorry, you guys probably couldn't see it because I've got Edge opened up here, but I'm gonna take a look at the RVC code base real quick. See if we can find. Ugh, I forget how to look for things in specific. Okay, and go to the change history by clicking the file and checking the history. Okay, so info web history. All right, there we go. Okay. What's up, Mr. Colo? Appreciate you tuning in. And Flower, thank you for tuning in. Any change you will make tutorials about LLM on local PC? Maybe. Probably sometime in the future. I know I've shown that I can use them, and I have, but I think there's plenty of tutorials out there for like the Uba Booga web interface and text generation GUI. So I would just look those up on YouTube. There's plenty of those. Been using someone's software that collects RVC tools together called RVC Studio. Oh, interesting. I know a lot of people have built tools based on RVC, but and you know they all kind of point back to this repository here because it's the original one. Okay, so I don't want to waste too much time just trying to find out the history where they changed the batch processing to single. So we'll just run with it in the code regardless. Let me go ahead and close out of my edge here. Okay, so when we click the convert button, it will then call this stuff here. So what I need is VC multi, and I need VC multi to be able to work inside of AI voice cloning. And so what I had previously done was just bring the entire RVC repository into what I had previously done was just import the entire repository into the projects I needed, which I think can work in here, but I wonder if there's a more delicate way of doing it. So that is kind of what I'm thinking through right now. Path and paths. Okay, RVC single if success. Okay, so what I can do is try to create a small version of RVC inference inside of AI voice cloning, and then after I figure out how to do that, I can then incorporate it into the repository as a whole. So I think that's where I'm going to start off with first. I guess I'll put it inside of modules. Yeah, I guess we'll create a new folder inside of modules and start from it there. Should be able to just right click into here and do new folder, RVC. Okay. What's up, Joel? Thank you for tuning in. 48K version of Hi-Fi GAN. I didn't actually know there was a 48K version, so thanks for letting me know about that. 1/14/2024. Look at 48K hertz. Again. So I'll put that on the to-do list. So that'll be cool. Oh yeah, Flower Bear. I'm glad it's used by plenty out there. I think RVC. If you can just call it from code and have it do its inference or conversion there, it makes it much easier to pipeline it, which is what my goal was with that repository. So thanks for using it. Appreciate it. I won't be adding any cloud TTS services to AI voice cloning or anything like that. I kind of just want to leave it. I really didn't intend to do any updates on this repository, but for my sake and my convenience, I wanted to make it so that I could make my life a little bit easier, and that's usually why I start coding, is so I can make my life a little bit easier. So first, what I want to do is name this. What I'm gonna name it. I'll name this convert.py. And so right, what I can do is copy this in here and then start to figure out what I need for it to get going. And yeah, I shouldn't have RVC in here. Okay, cool. Okay, so for VC multi to work, what I need, well, first I need to import OS. That's import traceback. Is that a, yeah, import traceback, sound file, import sound file as SF. I got here from IO, import bytes. I think I need VC itself here. I actually should be able to, yeah, I'll bring this entire thing into here, because that has all the imports, and I believe I also need a VC, because I need to make a new object instance of the VC class, and then call it. Okay, so I'll need infer lib audio, infer lib. Okay. Why is this squiggled? I have it, yeah, I wonder why OS is squiggled in here. I don't see import OS. That is so weird. That you needed OS. Why is OS not squiggled underneath here? Maybe one of those other modules calls it, but all right. Let me take a look at chat real quick. Joel, what projects am I working on? Well, other than this right now, I want to get back into, I need to add some features to the audiobook maker. So that's one thing to look forward to. And then, what else? The audiobook maker, I want to get back into Vivi, the VTuber streamer. And then, I also want to, like, I've been seeing some other people on YouTube talk about, I guess, AI, like, avatars of themselves. The big one, I think I saw something like a couple days ago. It was like an Amaranth AI, and it made like 34K. I was like, what the heck? What are these softwares making so much money? And so I was gonna see, you know, how they doing it, and then probably just check it out, make one locally. Be like, all right, I'm gonna make a Jared AI. This is how easy it is to do. All you need is an LLM voice. Yeah, all you need is LLM, and then you can use like AI voice cloning for voice and stuff like that. It's pretty easy. Yeah, VS Code is a little weird, but I think it's because the reason that it's not finding OS is because of the stupid modules I don't have here yet. Alright, so I should be able to just copy a bunch of things and it should work. So, what do I need? I need infer, so probably I knew I said I wasn't just going to brute force it into AI voice cloning, see what it needs, but maybe that's all I should do. Alright, well, let me go ahead and copy this, and then we'll cut some of the crap away later. Alright, so I've got infer in here now, so it should be gone. Let me restart language server. Alright. So infer audio, lib audio. Okay, infer pack. Models. Cool. Okay, modules, VC infer modules, pipeline. Oops, infer modules, VC pipeline, import the class pipeline. Okay, so I guess I guess all these things are needed, so we'll just go ahead and leave those. Interesting. Okay, so actually, it's probably going to be a little bit easier than I thought. Just go ahead and go into my convert here. See where modules is. Where's this one located? VC modules. Okay, so I can go ahead and actually delete my convert here. I don't need it. Alright, so I wonder if this will break some things. Let's go to source and let me create a test function, test Python file real quick. Alright, test.py. Let's see. Import modules. RVC. Infer dot. Which one is this at? Infer modules. VC. I think I have to do from. Let me check what they're calling up here. Yeah. Yeah, I am doing the latter. Baking the cake and then cutting it to the right size. Cause yeah, I don't know exactly I don't know exactly what cake I need to cut out, so that is the thing here. Always start off with a little bit of extra, and you can trim off the fat later. Alright, so I don't need any of these. I might need some of these later, but we'll see if I run into any errors when I'm doing the conversion. VC multi. Okay, so in this case, I can go ahead and let me see how they instantiated VC. Okay, so I gotta do something like this. Now I gotta figure out what config is. Okay, so config pulls from a configs folder. So I guess what I can do is just copy this folder. And I still want to keep it inside of RVC, so I guess go into RVC, place it in here, paste. I got a configs, okay. Go to info web, see how they pull it. Okay. Configs.config import capital config. In this case, I'll have to do modules RVC configs. Oh, I put this inside of infer. Oops. Let me bring it up a level. Yes. Alright, there we go. Now it's gone. Okay, those are gone. Oh, what else do I want to go to? Okay. Now, what's actually in config? I think this is for determining whether it's a 48K module or 40. And all of the other stuff needed for your device. Yeah, all the CUDA and GPU stuff. Okay, I think I might run into some issues here. To where it's going to be the wrong path if you have a different GPU. I think same as well here too. So for the AI voice cloning, I'll have to make it more specific to it. But I think all I had to do for these guys, here, let me see which one are the ones. Let's see. Yeah, I think all I can do is I can replace these with what do I need to do? Modules / RVC / infer, and then / and then I should be good here actually. Replace. Okay. Okay, cool. Oops. I did that in the wrong one. Let me go back. Alright, I need to do that in this one. Config.py. Do the same thing. F config file. Oops. Infer / change it for this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So that should be good there. What's up, Robert? Thank you for tuning in. Funny thing, I was actually watching one of your tutorials for how to do LoRa training, so I'll find that pretty useful when I start doing some SD LoRa's. But let's say test it with a random voice and not changing any settings. 20 minutes per prompt. That is a long time. I think you might want to play around with the samples and iterations. Samples increases the time for processing almost exponentially, so I try not to run too high of samples. Iterations you can kind of play around with. It's not too detrimental on the time inference, but yeah, I'd take a look at those because it should take like on any GPU above a 20 series in my testing should take, you know, at minimum or at most 20 to 30 seconds. Fine-tuning vocoder. I have not done any training of the base models, unfortunately, Joel. I have not done enough research for those. I feel like I'd run into quite a bit of issues with that. But maybe in the future. And if I do, I'll probably make a YouTube video on that. Okay, cool. So, restart language server. Why is it white? Uh-oh. Let me run it, see what I run into. VC multi. No module named modules. Module not found. That's because I'm pulling it. That's because I'm in the wrong directory. Okay, so here's what has to happen. I either have to do a couple of double dots, or I need to make a package and install it inside of the venv runtime. I don't know why I'm making my life more difficult than I need to. I originally was going into here just trying to use exactly what I need, but it looks like that is going to take a little bit more time than I thought. So I've already got a coded out solution for this. It's called the RVC TTS pipeline. So let me just use the stuff I've already coded, so as not to pull my hair out on this. All right, lightweight. Cause yeah, I have already done all of this. So, all right, it's been a while since I've actually needed to use this. So let me change this up. Want to install RVC? It's the package. Okay. Parent directory of wherever you're running your script from. Alright, RVC infer. Okay, because I need to pull it from RVC. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and take that. I already have the lightweight package because I'm the one who made it, so let me just okay, copy. Okay. We go into close this thing out. And then all right, I should have the package that I already had in here, so I don't need to make my life any more difficult by trying to recreate the wheel that I've already coded. So, all right, here it is. Here's RVC. It's inside of modules. So I'll probably need to call it a little bit differently, but I should still be able to pull it from the online repository. So let me see if I can select window so I can get them side by side. Okay. What's up, Miguel? This is the tortoise RVC melding magic time. This is just for the AI voice cloning repository. I already have the pipeline already made, but I just need to use it. So let me go ahead and install my own pipeline. So I should be able to. Oh, wait, first. Let me clear this out. CD modules, cd RVC directory. Okay. CLS, and then I should be able to pip install my requirements. Pip install our requirements text. Make sure we got all those installations done. Best TTS in my opinion besides Tortoise Random Person 07, it would be probably, well, I mean XTTS is up there, but it's got a little bit of a licensing thing. A new favorite that I've recently heard is Style TTS is really good. So I'd recommend taking a look at Style TTS, but it's not very user friendly at the current moment. You got to jump through a couple of loops to do some training and inference. But the output that I've heard from Style TTS is pretty fantastic. And these are the free options. The current best option I think out there right now is still 11 Labs. I think their voice cloning is pretty revolutionary. I don't know how they do it, but it's pretty good. But personally, I prefer Tortoise RVC compared to 11 Labs still. It matches a little bit better. Alright, just wait for all of these things to download. Okay, and then with this, what I should be able to do is, well, I want to modify a couple of things, but I think what I can modify is the source code once it's installed. I can do that. Okay, so this is now built, but I need it to look in a different spot for RVC, so I can head on down to TTS. RVC TTS pipeline. Where is it? RVC pipe. Then I can go to RVC infer. And then in here, I can do modules dot. There we go. Excuse me. Modules dot. Okay, so I think that fixes everything that I need. So let me go ahead and add that to the change log. Note to self when installing RVC TTS pipeline. At this time, you modified the RVC infer to look for the RVC package inside of modules instead of having it in the parent packet, the parent folder. All right. Oh, that's pretty cool. I actually haven't tried RVC with like laughter and coughs, etc. So that would be something interesting to see. I want to see a model that eventually in the future is good at all of those natural expressions that humans do, such as laughter, coughing, so on and so forth. That would be able to be, matched to like my voice, for example. That would be pretty cool, but I haven't found a model that's capable of that, producing that without any additional post editing to it. Okay. And Alright, so I have that installed. And so now I should be able to, follow my instructions and get some conversions working. Okay, so RVC pipe in for RVC convert model to path here. In this case, go into models. What I'm gonna add in here are, I'm gonna call them RVC. Oops. I'm going to add a new folder called RVC models. And in here, I'll do a ignore everything, and then I will name a .get ignore. Slap this inside of models. RVC models. Ignore everything except for the get ignore. Okay, cool. And then I can add in some models that I have here. So I'm going to put a trained model that I've got into it. In this case, I've got a bunch, but I'm gonna go ahead and use my Azas, as that's the one that I distributed my package. Audiobook maker, voice models. Oops. Alright, so here's my Azas file. And what I should be able to do is alright, for just testing purposes, we'll go ahead and manually put the path of the file into here. Which in this case would be models / I mean, I could just right click this as well too. Copy relative path. Change these for /. Input your audio path here. Let me grab a text-to-speech sample real quick. TTS voice files, results. Alright, let's see this file real quick. Oh, there goes my music.
Oh, so now you suddenly remember my existence, huh? Took you long enough. Oh, so now you suddenly remember my existence, huh? Took you long enough.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and take that one out. And let me get my music back in here. Music. Then let me drag and drop this into the main area here. In this case, it's Calliope. I'm going to do a test. And we will do test.wave. Test.wav. Oops. And then it returns output file path, output path and name of the output file. Okay, because it's gonna default to a folder named output, I believe. So should be able to run this. If it runs without any issues, we are golden. Then I can start building off of that. Alright, no module named RVC. So may have to go through this and yeah, may have to go through this and do some modifications. Hopefully not too many, because that would be quite cumbersome, but all right. Also modified RVC, modified imports in RVC. And modules.py. Okay. All right, let's get this running again, see if we run into any errors. Okay, models, it's now in models. I mean, I should probably just look to see if there's where all the instances of this are. So let me just go here. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Dot infer. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna run into issues with this one here. So let me change that back. And then I'm just going to run a replace all 75. Boom. Done. Alright. Also modified RVC. Find and replace all RVC.infer with modules.rvc infer. Okay. Let's get that running again. Alright, no module named module modules. Where the heck did this come from? We go to RVC convert. There it is, because I had already done this modification before. Oh, I just messed up everything. Okay, hold on. Let me look for this. I need to change it to modules RVC infer. Okay. Okay. That's the second time's a charm. Alright, that was a bad mistake. Or it could be. Might have to delete everything, retry, but hopefully not. Alright, cool, perfect. So it looks like it's working. All right. No module named FairSeek. I wonder why. RVC should have FairSeek in it. Interesting. Install FairSeek. Weird. Don't know why I didn't install FairSeek with it. I wonder why it's missing. I know it's not in here, but how did I get it to work before if it wasn't in here? This is the RVC installation. That is a mystery to me. Go ahead, delete that. Delete that. I wonder if anyone posted an issue in here. Oh, there was some people. There's some issues posted here. I'll take a look at those later. And this is taking a while. I'm building wheel for FairSeek. Alrighty, looks like it's done. Okay. Okay, hopefully this doesn't break anything, but go ahead and try this one more time. Close saved. Paths and dependencies. That is like 99% of Python development in my experience so far. Especially mainly when you're doing a lot of these reverse engineering things. Most of it is just trying to get all of the pathing correct. Okay, modules. Oops, shoot. Modules RVC configs. Alright. Cool. Change log. Modified. Hard-coded paths in configs and RVC configs. Do something. Test. Ah, I saved it. Oops. Hi. Alright, looks like we got it going. Alright. Looks like we don't. Attribute. None type. What is none in this case? Test.wave? Hubert base not found. Oh shoot. Okay, Hubert base is not found. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't need to do that. Okay. RVC assets. Let me see. RVC/assets. Target folder is modules. Modules/RVC assets. Modules. Utils for utils.py for Hubert and target folder. Okay, now we're looking at RMVPE. Alright, where oh really? You can change the locations of the models, etc. by changing I wonder if I can do this. I don't think, I don't know, I've never tried this before. Okay, yeah, doesn't work that way. Alright, let me see where it's at originally. Okay. Self.model RVPE. Self.model. What was I looking at? What's up, Skull? Currently adding RVC into the AI voice cloning GUI. That is what I'm focusing on. Okay. Oh, wait. I should only need to do it, actually, I think, inside of pipeline. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Modules, RVC assets, RMVPE. Okay. Don't save. Okay, let's go ahead and modified pipeline.py in RVPE path. It's probably not worth it doing all these modifications just to get the RVC folder inside of the modules folder. And a lot of manual editing to do here. Probably might be useful putting trying to make RVC into an installable package. Actually, I did run into an issue with that before because of the configs file. Oops, I ended up doing it's modules, not module. RVPE VPE modules. All right, let's try that again. Oh, nice. All right. Looks like we got it. We finally got all of the dependencies mapped out and figured out. So here we go. Output.
Oh, so now you suddenly remember my existence, huh? Took you long enough.
Alrighty. Nice. What can I F0 up key? Let's try that. 0 up key equals, let's go with 6. Let's make it a higher pitch voice. Nice.
Oh, so now you suddenly remember my existence, huh? Took you long enough.
Cool. Alrighty. So concept done. Cool. Cool. Alright, so now what we need to do, now that we've got it working inside the repository, we need to modify some of the GUI, some of the web GUI. Where can I find its source? Web UI. Alright, so here's the web UI. Now we gotta do a little bit of Gradio editing. So this one shouldn't be too bad. Main. If I run main here, I can kind of see where all of these things are. And so since I'm not too experienced with Gradio, I'm gonna go ahead and whip open some ChatGPT stuff so I can speed up the process on building Gradio elements. Oh, wait a second. Doesn't want to run. That hurts. Alright, let me just run my start bat then. Wonder why it doesn't want to run. Oh, definitely, Robert. I've done that. I've put some stable diffusion models on like a secondary SSD and just do it globally. Might be something useful to look into for all these different models, just slapping them into one folder. But then if I start running to any issues, well, at least if I start running to any issues, I would know where to look at. Okay, Gradio.utils. I guess this must be depreciated in a version. Okay, so the Gradio that the AI voice cloning uses must be older than the one that RVC is using. So let's go ahead and pip install Gradio to an older version, and it should be working. W Okada voice changer. Any way that you could get it so it never lags. Unfortunately, I have bad news. No, W Okada is a GPU hog. So even trying to use it on my 4090, I could only play Fortnite at like low quality. If I try to bring it up to like medium quality, the voice changer started lagging. So the only other way you could do it is maybe run it on a separate computer, but you know that incurs the cost of having to buy it a dedicated device for the voice changer. Yeah, at the current moment it is either too unoptimized or it's too compute heavy. or a little bit of both. At the current moment, no, I don't know any of the free ones. I know there are some, such as like voice mod and voice AI out there that you can use to change your voice. But for voice cloning locally, RVC voices are going to be the way to go with W Okada. The RVC real-time GUI might be a little bit better, maybe. But the best one I've seen out there on the market is W Okada's for RVC voices. Alright, cool. We've got this going. Local host. 7860. Alright. And so what I want to do is add a toggleable that says use RVC voices. Oh wait. No, generate. I want to add a toggleable inside of show experimental settings. So I'm going to actually take a look at how I added Hi-Fi GAN into the web GUI. I might not even need ChatGPT for this one because I've already done this one. Hi-Fi GAN. Okay. Hey, appreciate it, Midnight. Appreciate all the subs. Hopefully the content is continuing to interest you. So, say Okada's one. I was about to say, why is Okada 1 is being used when the RVC 1 is better? I've had more. My speed on Okada has been better than the RVC's real-time GUI, but yeah, it's all based on what you prefer in this case. Okada's has I think some other ones like the Crepe Tiny and RVPE Onyx, which I think is a little bit faster. So yeah, theoretically swap the GPT model from Tortoise to some fine-tuned Hubert base and then pass it to the diffusion model. I'm not too sure. I'd have to take a look. I don't know the exact details on how the Tortoise process runs off the top of my head. I'd have to take a look at it. Because I haven't been focused on trying to change any of the underlying architectural models. What's up, Anonymous Wizard? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you tuning in all the way from Russia. For the Russian language, it is a little hard because you need a Russian tokenizer for it. So I would actually recommend that you just look into XTTS and try to get that training in there, because I don't have the knowledge or background on getting other tokenizers working for Tortoise TTS fully yet. I will have to check on that one, Hiffer. I had comparable quality between both of them when I tried it out, so that would be interesting to take a look at. Hello there. Code is... What's up, Fubu? Thank you for tuning in. Well, I wouldn't call myself particularly the best at coding, but I know how to read through coding and how to navigate through it. So it just takes time. It's just like any other language out there. The more you get exposed to it, the more you kind of get used to it. I'm not the type that can code off the top of my head, but I'm really good at taking a look at some areas of code, reverse engineering it and moving it around, because I kind of understand the concepts on how the coding flows. Yeah, sorry about that, Anonymous, but yeah, it's pretty in-depth. One YouTuber I'd recommend taking a look at is Nano Nomad. I think he did some Tortoise tokenizer training a little bit earlier on other languages like French and German, but not too sure on what else is out there. Okay, so all these hi-fi GANs in here. Okay, so what I need to do is experimental settings. Show experimental settings. Let's see. So if I click, yeah, show experimental settings, it does bring it up. Okay, cool. Create a new one, call this generate settings. I'm gonna call this use RVC. Got your checkbox. Run the output audio. Run output audio through RVC. Use RVC. Right, and I need to go to args up here and okay, set up args. Hi-fi again. Use RVC. Use RVC. And the output is through RVC. All right. What else do I have for hi-fi again? Value args. I'm gonna set up args. I think that's it. Oh, that's all I had to do for hi-fi again, I think. Let me copy this line actually. Let's see. Use RVC. Args.use RVC. Args.use RVC. No settings. Use RVC. Alright, and then so in this case I'll probably do some type of I need a note to myself if using when using the RVC call, probably look something like this. If use RVC, do some stuff that converts audio at the end of inference. Alright, note to self. Throw this inside of voice cloning. Note to self, delete me note. Alright, delete me note, I call it that. Alright, so I think that should be it. And go ahead and actually go ahead and run this. Let me reload TTS here. Run the start.bat again. Alright, so let me take a look at the comments here. Yeah, there are some people who have done Russian. They're inside of. There's actually one on the Get Ecker page, I think. Get Ecker. For a Russian tokenizer. Yeah, if you want to take a look at this one, that would be the Get Ecker page you could take a look at for that. What's up, me? Thank you for tuning in. How do you route the sound coming out of XTTS v2 to the virtual cable? Yeah, you definitely nailed it, Hiffer. I don't know if you would route XTTS to virtual cable to go to RVC unless you're running it real time. I think I would prefer, like, in that case, you'd have to route it through Python or something. I'm sure there's a way to output the TTS audio into real-time RVC, but I think that's a little cumbersome. Okay, so what have I found here? Back. Okay, sorry. Nailed it, Hiffer. Okay, so what ended up happening here? Parser add argument action store run output key error use RVC. Why is there key error for? Use RVC. Oh, am I missing? I'm missing this use. And I'm gonna say stuff that Jared has added. Use RVC, and we're gonna call false. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and continue here. Let's run start bat again. Get this going. Alrighty, cool. Looks like everything is loading up, so should have this ready and good to go pretty soon. Let's refresh the page here. Show experimental settings. Alrighty. I don't see it here, but let's go ahead and go to RVC. Why is there no checkbox? Diffusion sampler. Okay, let's see. Gotta go checkbox. try that. Localhost. Oops. Localhost. 7860. Oh, got an alarm. I will be right back. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. I just was doing some laundry, so. Now we gotta figure out why the, RVC button is not working. Might be because I just never saved it. Let me go ahead and save these and run start back. And, it should pop up. Okay, let me refresh. Number of output components not match number of let me see. Okay, I have too many. Interesting. Alright, let's rerun that. Number of output components not match number of values returned from the function import generate settings proxy. Okay, so that should be fine. Let me refresh. Okay, hold on. Generate JSON. I wonder if this will resolve it. Oops. Okay, I need to add. I need to figure out what makes this. Probably delete those actually. Might just have to remake it actually. Take that away. Keyboard timeout. Yes, 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 yes. Terminate. Start. Okay, so here it is. Here it is. It is now working. Import generate settings. Okay, cool. The button is here now. So what I need to do is create a drop-down menu like this, and since it's already in here, I can just probably I could probably just take the drop-down menu and the way they do it here to select RVC models. So do something like this. Well, first let me see how this works. Value args autoregressive model if there are autoregressive models. Okay, so go into here, do args.auto. What was that? Args.autoregressive model. Back end tortoise. Args.autoregressive model. Deduce autoregressive model. Okay, we could probably do something like this. Make a utils. And we'll copy this and say definition deduce RVC deduce RVC model, or we'll make this choose RVC model, and then we'll just slap that in there. Zero to 10, how hard and time consuming is it to fine tune a whole language like Russian and Japanese into an LLM that already exists? I don't know. I haven't trained LLMs, so I'm not too sure on that question, unfortunately. Ronin Tactics YouTube channel. I have to take a look at that. Ronin Tactics YouTube channel.
Throw your hands in the air.
Also, if I cut my hair, I could probably look like him. Just need to get the hair cut. My hair is quite long right now. Probably don't want to copy this actually. Let me figure out real quick how this works. Alright, let's ask our beautiful tool ChatGPT. I want to create a drop down menu in RVC. Oops, in a Gradio interface. I want to create a drop-down menu in Gradio interface and have it auto-populate values from a defined folder. Let's see. Best way to go about this. Verify again. RVC. The parameter would start like, oops, generates. Alright, let's go ahead and send that. Okay, well, let's see. Value args, okay. Get default settings. Okay. I can actually probably set this up any different way. Z, control Z. Okay. Alright, set up args. Yep, so the way this will work is when you just generate, you'll have a toggleable, which is this toggle button right here. You can toggle, and then when you generate, it'll output with the RVC voice. So that's all of what this is coming out to be. If I can get it all, if I can get it all working well. Okay. If I get RVC. Alright, here we go. This is what I want to read. No. You cannot train an RVC model from the interface. That is not what I'm adding into it. That would require a... I don't think it'd be too difficult. It just require a lot of time. What's up, William? I am not streaming on Twitch. I've only ever done YouTube streaming, so I think YouTube's the way to go. No, I'm just more comfortable with YouTube. It works really well into my already known workflow. Wait a second. Hold on. Boom. Yeah, eventually, it'll be easier to train other languages as well. Tortoise isn't the best for it right now, just because you gotta create a custom tokenizer. But you could use like XTTS that has it all built in. You could do something like that too. Okay. Okay, let's define a function. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel, William. Appreciate it. Your guys' support motivates me to continue creating. But yeah, I don't have any member stuff unfortunately yet. But I am kind of unsure on what to make for members content. Do I have an import for all utils? I do have an import for all utils. Okay, cool. So we can just go down here and add some stuff. Added by Jared. Get RVC list. Get RVC models. Of course, yeah, it's open source stuff, so I often the reason that I end up trying to make these things better is because I use it and I'm like, oh well, I could make it a little bit more convenient for me this way, so I'll do that and then share it with you guys. So I think that's a great way for me to go about benefiting myself and then you guys as well too. WAI Foo. It's an open source app that simplifies AI VTubers. I have not heard of that. 3 weeks ago. This program requires having a novel AI account to work. Unfortunate. I don't know. I don't think you have to pay for a waifu. You can make AI waifus pretty easily nowadays. I wouldn't say really easily. I guess I wouldn't say easily, but it is very doable. Much more doable than before. The audio splitter is determined on how good Whisper works. So if Whisper doesn't work too well in whatever language you're trying to use it on, that can affect the results of the audio splitter. So that one is completely out of the realm of my area of expertise, unfortunately. Alright, this is going to be hard-coded folder path equals. Where did I put it? Models, RVC models. Equals models, RVC models. I think that's it. What? Why? Why is it squiggly? Oh. Okay. What? That's so weird. Okay. Then add a drop-down menu for the interface. You should place the code. Assuming the path to the folder is something like this. Okay. There goes my camera. Be right back. Alrighty. Web GUI RVC. Here we go. Alright, and paste this in here. We're gonna call this RVC model. Choices equals file choices. Gonna call what is it? Get RVC model? What did I call it? Get RVC models. Get RVC models. And don't even need a for path for that. Get RVC models. Nice. Oops. RVC model choices. Why did I double underscore it? Okay, nice. Label, select, chosen RVC voice model. Oops. All right, thank you for tuning in, William. Appreciate it. And yeah, always appreciate you guys lurking. It is awesome that you guys are tuning in. Good luck on your project. Zonas, look at Mistral models. Yes, Mistral's pretty good. I've taken a look at Mistral 7B Hermes, and I think that one is that's the one that I like to use for a 7 billion parameter model. And then there are some Mixtral models that are good, but I think they are too big for me to use for anything local. The appeal of Mixtral is its accuracy, but it's a little bit too big for my GPU. I could probably put it on CPU and have it run fine there too, but if I need accuracy, I'll just go to ChatGPT. If I need speed and creativity, I look at the 7 billion parameter models because they're a little bit faster. Or not a little bit, but much faster. Value args. Alright, I'm starting to lose track in my head on what I am doing. So let me go ahead and run this real quick. I just want to print out what args dot RVC model prints out. Okay, let's save this. Start the batch file. Hopefully it loads. That's usually what happens if I'm editing a lot of things and I don't run the code. Model I like most for coding. Well, I'd have to say ChatGPT. Anything local I don't use for coding. They're not good enough. But I did go over a coding model earlier on my, or sometime my channel. DeepSeek Coder, I think it was. And I think that one was, I think it was good. I did try using it for a more advanced thing, or an advanced, I guess, code base. I guess I wouldn't call it too much more advanced, but it didn't perform good enough. So my faith in the local models for coding is saved for the future models. The ones out right now that I've tested haven't been good enough. Okay. Nice. Oh, wow, what went on here? None. Nice. Okay, cool. Generate proxy takes from 23 to 24. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing a little bit differently here. I shouldn't put it inside of generate settings. I should put it inside of exec settings. Okay, let me do that update real quick. RVC. Because I'm not actually needing to modify what type of parameters I'm passing into generate. I just need to pass true or false whether or not I want to run RVC and then what RVC model I want to run. So I think that's why I'm running into issues there. Alright, continue. In that case, I would say I think coding is the fun part is the output. I find for coding the fun part is being able to create things. The coding part of it for me is not fun. So the coding part of it can be fun sometimes, but yeah, having a model be able to do it for you would be pretty awesome. Loading voice, delete me. Delete me. What? What did I... Why is it loading... Delete me? Loading voice, delete me. Huh? Where'd that come from? Delete me. Oh, interesting. I wonder why I picked... I don't recall doing delete me. I don't even have a model in here. That's strange. Okay. Interesting. Let me go ahead and quit out of that. That is strange. Okay, regardless, let's take a look at our generate settings here. Alright, cool. That's out of there. Exec settings. Nice. Okay, cool. So, so when I show this here, nice, it does save it. All right, that's exactly what I need. Oh man, yeah, I feel ya. Having ChatGPT is a lifesaver for a majority of us because, well, if you don't know what to do on a side of, like, if you don't know what to do for a project, you can ask it to help you out. And that's usually the biggest thing is everything seems so large and overwhelming. And so when you talk to ChatGPT, it breaks it down and helps you get through it step by step. So yeah, blessed be these large language models in ChatGPT. Okay, I think I am starting to remember what to do. Okay, and then cool. So hi-fi. Oh, what am I doing here? So hi-fi again. What is going on? Hi-fi again. Okay, so now what I can do is if args dot if args dot use RVC, all right, tortoise. I forget what the generation one is. I think it is generate tortoise, get fetch voice, notify progress, get settings. Excuse me. Return the info. Okay, use hi-fi again. Okay, so that's where I did the editing there. And okay, so what I need to do here is generation took blah 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 info make theirs generate. I need to figure out where it's loading the voice to. This one is tortoises, I think. Okay, yeah, this is tortoises. Yeah, you could say you could say it's not on hold. But yeah, I said I wasn't going to do any enhancements, and that's what I'm doing right now. So where am I looking at? Modules, tortoise TTS, tortoise models, and then API fast. Here it is, API fast. Tortoise TTS. Oops. Returns wave gen. Right, so I actually want to read print type gen. Print gen. Yes, I want to end up here actually. Oh, why did it close out of main for me? Okay. Yes, of course, no problem. Now my brain is trying to digest some things real quick right now. Which is why I haven't done any speaking. Trying to figure out where the audio file is and what line I need to start running RVC conversion on it. Use deep speed for speed bump. Use hi-fi down set diffusion. I don't have any settings set. Okay, cool. So let me put that on there. Slap that in there and generate. Okay, it's gonna do those things. Should probably put samples down to 2. Okay. So gen is a tensor extension. Why is it using delete me? Oh. I'm generating audio with the voice delete me. Okay, that's gone. Okay, I'm back on track. It's a tensor. So I assume I have to convert that tensor to the audio file. Yeah, there you go. Okay, it returns the name of the audio file. The heck is name it? Oh, here it is. Name 001. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're through. Okay, model hash. It's usually the smallest things, but the biggest thing is it's like a giant puzzle, coding that is. So, return target, directory. Okay, so interested in directory. Torch save out their cleanup voice name, voice their audio. Where is this audio coming from? Oh, here we go. Okay, so I don't need that. I just need the audio file. I think that's the tensor for it. Generation took. Save to output voice. I guess it's taking the first one. Okay. Let's take a second one. Alright, here we go. This is the line I want to go to. Saved to output voice. I think that is the one I am interested in. Okay, so this is where I can insert RVC stuff. Insert RVC stuff. Okay, now I can do if args dot use RVC. Then I can do RVC. Okay, so I need now to bring in an import RVC pipe from, cool, okay. From here, I can now use RVC convert by going into RVC convert. And then model path is equivalent to args.rvc model. An input path is equivalent to the first index value of output voice. Output voices. I think I think this will work. Okay. I am hoping this works. Okay, and then it should return and then update. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. What's up, random person? Local 11 Labs I've put on an indefinite hold until I have kind of made it firm on what I want to work on. But if I do plan on making it, it will not have instant voice cloning. It's gonna focus on quality rather than quantity. So it'll basically be AI voice cloning plus RVC merged into one. So there'll be a lot of training that would need to be done for a high quality voice. That is the limitation of the open source stuff right now, unfortunately. I have some ideas on how instant voice cloning could be implemented faster, but I'll have to try them out first. Oh, I think what I need to do here is RVC model path is equal to os dot, is it os dot path dot join? I think so. Os dot path dot join. Yeah, it is. Okay. RVC. No RVC here. Going to do models. RVC models. I think it's RVC models. Yeah, RVC models. What in the world? RVC models along with args dot RVC underscore model. Okay, I think that'll be it, and I'm going to print the path of RVC model path just to check that out, and this would go into here. Alright. Alright, let me try loading this one more time. The best AI language models that are not super large, that's easy to run. Like the LLMs, you'll probably be best off with like Mistral 7B. That's a relatively compact model, and you can run that one on CPU. Do I know why the RTX 6000 isn't compatible with RVC? It may not be configured. I mean, it should be able to, I'm pretty sure it should be able to run it with CUDA, but it comes down to whether or not RVC is configured for it. So that might be an issue. Alright, let's regenerate. Possible latent mismatch. Okay, recompute latents. Alright, generate. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Unfortunately so. But yeah, I mean that's been the issue with RVC before. Nice. Okay.
You're pumped here.
Nice. All right. I got it. Perfect. Now all we need to do is now overwrite that file with the yeah. All we need to do now is override the output voice here, which is cool, which is good. All right, but I forget how to exactly do that, so we're going to ask ChatGPT. I have this function here. What does it return? Output file path. It returns the following. It returns the output file. It returns the output file path. What I would like to do is replace the wave file I use as an input path with the returned file with the wave file and the returned file path. I would just need to use the last name in the path, as they are located in different directories. Okay, let's go ahead and regenerate one. For example, this is how output voices looks like. I would just like to replace it. go ahead and print RVC out path. Go to main. What the heck is my main? Why does it keep going away? Put something in here so it doesn't go away. Alright, we are on the cusp of finishing up, and I need to finish up soon because I gotta go somewhere, and I also gotta eat food, so the crunch is real. Load faster. Right. Regenerate. All right. What does our RVC out path look like? Should look like the output and the returned path of RVC convert looks like this. Oops, hello. So I would need to replace Mel without dot wave. Alright, send that and it should be done. I'll take both, Big Mac and Korean fried chicken. Best of both worlds, American and Korean. Base name, that's what it is. Okay. Okay. RVC out path. Okay, we are just about it. This should be it. Given Alright, moment of truth. Let me go ahead and generate. No such file or directory. Oh. well, I do gotta go, so I guess that last run wasn't able to get it going, but I'm on the cusp of it, so I just need to exchange that audio file that's inside of the output folder to this one that's output on the web UI. But regardless of that, I gotta go. So thank you guys for tuning in, appreciate it all, and this will be done by the time I stream